Hello YouTube, Canadian Edge here, and I have an unboxing for you today. This was a knife that my wife picked up. She was working up in the Yukon, up in Whitehorse, and she picked this up, and I have to tell you, I am not familiar with it. It is a cold steel knife. It's called the Fin Wolf, and so she had that for when she went out hiking and different things up in the Yukon. So she said, well, you have to do a quick review on this. But this is just an unboxing of this knife. And so the Fin Wolf cold steel, it's it's an interesting knife. I'll have to do a little cleanup on the blade there. A few little marks. She obviously used it for a couple things. But this has the AUS8A steel on it. I think the handle, is it a G10? Or is it just, might be FRN, fiberglass reinforced nylon, or glass-filled nylon, one of the two. Feels more like that. Yeah, it's an interesting knife. It's a good size knife. Right away I would like jimping on the back just for purchase. Make it a little more durable. It is a backlock knife. Not a huge fan of backlock knives, just because I don't find them as convenient to use. It doesn't make it, it makes it a two-hand knife instead of a one-hand knife, at least for me. Does have the dual thumb studs, but not exactly snap open. I think this was meant to be a workhorse and not so much maybe, you know, your everyday everyday carry knife that doubles as a fidget knife. Does have the pocket clip, which is reversible on it. So yeah, I'll have to do some research on this and see what all this knife has to offer, but interesting looking knife. And as I say, I wasn't familiar with these. I hadn't seen these in the cold steel lineup in your typical knife store, but she found one up there. So I will check this thing out and see. Initially, it's not a bad knife. Cold steel makes good products, so it should be a reliable knife made in Taiwan. Yeah, it should be put together very well and should be durable. See, edge feels quite sharp on it. Yep, it peels the thumbnail quite well. So yes, I will play with this knife here over the next little while and see what I think about it, and we'll do a review on it, and I'll let you know. In case some of you out there have one, you can watch for that review, and I'd be curious to hear from you and get your thoughts on what you feel about this knife. So that is the cold steel Fin Wolf. Watch for the review on that. Watch for other upcoming unboxings and reviews. Thanks for taking the time to watch. Leave a like, leave a comment. I will get back to you, and thanks for taking time to watch. Until we meet again, you stay safe and stay sharp.